Hello beautiful people, you may know me as xRellic, but today you should call me by Florian because you're not going to be watching xRellic play any video games today. You're going to be watching me, Florian, that is my first name, talking a little bit about some random topics. I think what I'm going to be doing is doing some vlogs. Every Thursday I'm going to do a vlog called Random Thought Thursday, and this is going to be the first one, where I talk a bit about 2 or 3 random topics that came to me some point during the week. And I've got a couple for you today. One is about my life, and one is just completely off topic from anything that you have probably ever thought about. I got a haircut, and if you guys don't remember, I talked a bit about it on Twitter, getting nervous because I used to have pretty wild hair, and it was nothing like this. I think I'll give you guys a look at my hair. It's not anything special. It's not a buzz cut. It's not overly short. It's not long. It's not anything like that. It's pretty simple. But before I got a haircut, it was pretty wild. And I had mad blonde curls. It probably is a little bit extreme. I was probably getting ready for a haircut at this point, maybe, but I think that it is probably a pretty good example of what kind of hairstyle I rocked. I just kind of wanted to throw it out there that change is usually good. I was comfortable with the hairstyle. It was loose, it was easy, I thought it looked alright. It kind of suited me, but when I got a haircut, it kind of changed everything. The first thing people said to me when they saw me was that I look a lot more grown up, which is always good. And most people actually said it looked better, so you know what? When I say change is good, you don't have to go all fully drastic, but sometimes a change in your image is good. It actually is probably going to lead to me switching up my style, less hoodies, more kind of dress shirts kind of thing. I feel I'm getting a little bit older now, I turned 21, I'm headed into like my later years at university. I should get a jump on becoming a mature adult, moving out of my teenage and childhood kind of years and really becoming a bit more classy than, the older me used to be. So I'm glad I got a haircut. I hope it looks better. I remember right before this haircut, I was really nervous. It was something that I wasn't sure what the results were going to be. I just kind of took the leap of faith. That curly hairstyle that you've seen is something that I wore from grade 7 onwards, and it didn't come right away, obviously. It started with the hockey wings where all my hair was straight down except for little flips right there. And I think it just slowly curled its way up and became a gigantic afro-y curly blonde mess until I cut it off, and it's not really curly anymore. I like the way it looks now, but the curls are definitely gone. Hold on, I'm getting a text. Having long hair sucks. I kid you not. That is what this text says. I'll show you. Come on. It says having long hair sucks, so that's really ironic. But I think that at some point you have to make a change from your style if you realize that it's not really fitting you anymore. And I want to know if you guys have ever had a change like that, where you just realized it wasn't you anymore and you took the leap of faith and jumped into a different you, which I feel like I've done. I hope I've done. I know a haircut is just a haircut, but at some point you got to take steps to change certain things in your life, a multitude of things, to really put yourself in that mindset that you are going to be that different person that you think you're becoming. Because you always have to be evolving and changing and trying to become a better person. Sometimes you just have to take that leap of faith. So that was topic number 1. The second thought that I had that I thought that really kicked off this series, it's the thought that superheroes flying really doesn't make sense. The superpower of flying is just unrealistic. And I know you're saying all superhero powers are unrealistic. No one can shoot fire out of their arms or teleport across the world. But those things, you can make a situation or an example where that is possible. It has happened to something else. For example, you can argue that invisibility, there are things that have the property of becoming transparent. It is just plastic has kind of glass. Things have the transparency property. And so invisibility is actually within the realm of thought. Becoming super strong, it is possible that someone's muscles have a material build that increase the muscle strength. I don't know. Maybe it's not regular human muscle. It's not that they have more human muscle. It's not regular human muscle. Fire shooting out of your arms, or shit like that. The chemicals that maybe you can conjure or are emitting from your hands or something like that are creating fire, and you have the ability to send it somewhere, creating a force field of those chemicals or some shit. I don't know, but it is within the realm of possibility of thought that that is something that could happen. But superhero flight is so far unrealistic. I understand. It is something you can think of, but the way they did it doesn't make any sense. There is not a single thing in this world that flies without upward propulsion. Because without upward propulsion, you are basically defying the law of gravity. And that is what superheroes are doing. And there is not a single thing in this world that can do that because gravity is a law. If you guys haven't done high school, you know, the later stages of high school where you learn about the laws of physics, you cannot defy gravity. That is one of the laws of the universe. Gravity will always be there. It's existent between every two objects. But somehow someone decided that superheroes could do it. And it doesn't make any sense. Every single flying thing, obviously, is flying with the help of upward propulsion of some sort. Helicopters, you've got the spinning rotors that angle air down and lifting them up. They are pushing the air down, lifting them up. Birds, they got the wings, they're flapping away the air to push them up. Airplanes, you know, I'm going to use this arm because I tried doing it with this arm and it didn't go so well. Airplanes are going, okay, imagine this is the airplane, my hand, not my arm. It's going, and then it's picking up the runway, obviously. It's picking up speed on the runway, and then when it gets enough speed, it tilts little flaps down on the wings that have the air flowing underneath it while it's speeding up, like this, and then when it tilts these down, it gets the lift off those little flaps. If you guys didn't know how airplanes work, that's how it's done. That is how they get their upward propulsion, and there is not a single thing that flies without upward propulsion. It is just not a possibility because that would be defying the law of gravity, and that is just not possible. And it's probably the reason why Spider-Man and Batman are two of my favorite superheroes. Obviously, Spider-Man is the web shooting out of his arm. You may argue makes no sense, but if spiders can do it, there must be a transformation of some sort that would make it possible for him to do it too. You can think of a way that it could, at some point in an alternate universe, be possible. Defying the law of gravity just doesn't make any sense. If I could fly, honestly, I would not fly like this lying down. No wind resistance, yada yada yada, but you're defying the law of gravity. You can't make a little barrier that fucking blocks the wind. I'd just be fucking walking through the air at a fucking awesome pace. Fuck, take a lesson. Oh shit. Whoa, there's no coffee in here. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Random Thought Thursdays. If you guys want to see more vlogs, not just Random Thought Thursdays, because this will keep going just because I have random thoughts that I would love to share with you guys as me instead of as xRellic, the gamer. I find them entertaining when I think of them, so, you know, I hope I can put them into words and share them with you guys, and you guys enjoy them too. So let me know if you guys do want to see more Random Thought Thursdays, and if you guys want to see other vlogs, like what I'm doing if there's an event in my life, or if I go on a date, I don't know. Just let me know what you guys want to see, what you guys think, if you guys enjoyed it, and really that's all there is to it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and come back next week for the next installment of Random Thought Thursdays. See you.